Hey, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the technical issues. Had a nice little lightning bolt hit around the area. Just part of the life of streaming. Back here with the Ross Elite with the ball. 13-12 so far. All the way down into the score 58 red zone. Craig got you on live now. Sorry about that.
That's all right. So 13-12, and Ross Elite has found their run game.
They have. We got a little timeout here. Might be a change of the quarter here.
They already changed it.
They did.
Sorry,
They went
we're
the
in the
other way.
fourth quarter.
So once again, sorry for the technical issues. It's part of technology. Sometimes things happen. You got to adapt and readjust, and hope everything else works out properly. We're here in the fourth quarter. I'm gonna get off the air for a second and confirm everything, and be quiet.
So it looks like Southside took a timeout. Looks like Ross Elite has been able to run the football to their left. Big carries by number 12, Kelston Tarver, right here in the fourth quarter. And if there was ever a time to run the ball with a 1-point lead, this is it right here, because you want to run some clock. But they've opened up some holes to the left side, and makes you kind of wonder if maybe there's some conditioning coming into play right here. Although I think anybody from Texas would probably handle the heat of Georgia. That's just my thought process. So 1st and 10, ball's at the 21-yard line. There's an inside give right there. Nice cutback. And he's going to run it down to the 20 or to the 15-yard line, and this is impressive. That's Tarver again on the carry. Give him 5, and they are in the red zone. The score 58 red zone.
Yes, sir. I record that together.
You gotta love that you heard Robert talking
I
to
did.
me.
That's great. Absolutely.
Yeah, I needed to make sure that, hey, we were off the air for a little bit and wanted to make sure we had everything going. So I was talking to my filmer real quick, confirming that. A little delay, 13-12.
Tarver in the backfield again. Flanks Wigington on the left. There's the snap. Give to Tarver, sprinting to the right side. He makes a nice tackle out there. That's number 90 on the play. And unfortunately, I do not have a number 90 on the roster. So great play, number 90. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 right here. We're sitting at the 14-yard line right here. This is 2-down territory, right? You know, if you're Ross Elite, I would guess. I don't think you're going to try to kick a field goal. But, you know, they've had some success on this drive by throwing the middle screen again and getting the screen to Green, who had a nice game. And then they came back and they've handed the ball to Tarver, and he's carried the load. And there's the snap. Going to throw a little bubble out here, and it's going to be a call for nothing. Tackle made by Kendre Porter Jr. The man just makes plays.
He does.
He's all over the field. And pass was complete to Washington. And he lost yardage right there.
Another timeout called.
No, I just think they went over. So 3rd and 3 has turned into 4th and 8. And they're running the clock. And
5:39 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Ross Elite does take timeout with 5:39 in the fourth.
Hey, just let everybody know that portion that we missed, we will re-upload that to your Facebook and YouTube page, so you can have the full game without our broadcast. We just had some technical issues off-site, and sorry for the issue. We finally got it adjusted, but when the internet decides to go down, hey, we can't really argue with it at that point.
We have no control over that.
No, we really don't. So it's one of those, yeah, hope that it doesn't happen. And unless we have the satellite truck out back pointing to the sky, sometimes that's just not the issue.
Technology is fickle is what you were saying?
It's a fickle little beast, man. It really is. All right, 4th down and about 8 here.
All right, so
they're trying to put it away right now. What you telling me?
I'm sitting right here, but if I'm I almost said if I'm Texas.
Well, you can be Texas. I mean,
If
you can it's that Texas elite.
Yeah.
We have an opportunity to work with the Women's National Football Conference. So anytime we see the word elite, we can get that Texas elite concept.
If I'm Ross Elite right here, I'm trying to throw the ball on that route that got me the first down. But, you know, it looks like they may be coming back here with this trips look. They've gotten them to play a little 5 underneath right here. And there's drop going to that's caught again.
Wow.
Number 21, Aaron Gregory for his second catch. Nice throw from Wigington, but Gregory goes up, climbs the ladder, catches it at the highest point.
Wow.
And that's 2 for him today. And he just gave him the on his head symbol. Oh, man.
Goodness gracious. Let's add 6 to that. Unsportsmanlike conduct on. They do not like Exodus celebrations.
No, they do not. They do not like the Ross Elite celebrations at the end.
No.
I didn't even see anything.
Well, we were throwing replays. I will show this touchdown here shortly on the check down so we can see that. But, oh, wow.
What a catch.
And it was, that's a great catch.
And if you're looking at this.
Highest point of the ball,
I mean, that's been taught.
Highest point of the ball.
And now we get another chance for a 35-yard extra point.
Highest point of the ball is amazing in that situation.
I mean, it was a nice throw. Gave him a chance. Gave his receiver a chance to go get it, and only his receiver. Snap, touch, kick. It's got the distance.
And
it is good.
And that just changes everything right now.
Now you got to go for 2. 20-12. Southside not out of this by any means, but I wonder if they were rethinking that, not kicking the extra point.
5:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. We got a great game here. Really pretty much one possession remaining.
It is,
yeah,
man.
I would say that hands down. Get a chance right now. We look at this little replay for the touchdown.
Do you have it from the start?
Oh, we do. We do.
So you had this trips look out to the left right here. And they run a little switch route, little stick with a bubble. That's a really nice concept. And he just goes over the top right there.
Right there indeed.
And just, I mean, if you look at that, he gets over the top of the receivers.
Hey, well, for bad internet, at least we didn't miss the score.
No, we did not. We did not.
So, I've grown because the old Bo would have been can't do anything about it. It's kind of sit and wait for the internet to come back. And for those people that are on Facebook, we did open up a Raw channel. So if you just wanted to watch the Raw feed, I opened that up. So if this ever happened again, we'd be good. So you've got that going on Facebook as well, so you could see it. I should have been a little bit smarter and done that earlier, but I did not. So, all right, 20-12, Coach, 5 and some change.
Well, I'm going to say this. If I am Southside, then this is one of those things where, I want to make sure I'm trying to get the ball to my best player.
They kicking it deep. Did they outkick their coverage here? Going to the line.
They kicked it to that man again, and he's at the 40. Cuts it back at the 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Any flags? Any flags?
I do not see flags.
Any flags? We have a ball game. 2-point conversion, Coach. What you calling? What are you calling?
Whatever I'm calling, it's going to 0-2. I'm getting the ball to Kendra Porter
I love
Jr.
that you do the 0-2.
3. That's 3 touchdowns today.
He's the player.
And he scored.
Southside Ducks representing right now.
55-yard interception return, 83-yard
flare. That's exciting.
And a kickoff return.
Absolutely.
Coach.
I know. I'm hearing you.
That's all 3 phases. Offense, defense, special teams.
That is absolutely crazy. And we got a ball game here. 2-point conversion in effect right now.
So now here's the thing: I'd take a timeout to think about this.
I definitely agree with you on that part.
I mean, that was amazing. Now you got so ball's at the 3 right here. You got a doubles look, and all right. So the doubles look, back set to the left. So you got King in the backfield, flanking Barker to the right. You got trips over here. Now King shifts to the left.
Coach, man, they're brutal on Facebook right now for not squibbing the kick.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's how I know.
There's the
Are
snap.
we going to get this 2-point? No.
Throw is down low.
Man, it's a hard play to call. What you calling on that? Are you running? Yeah, go ahead.
To me, always, 2-point conversion is always you've got to have some kind of pick involved, or you've got to have something that's got a whole lot of eye candy in it, and it's real simple. So, I just heard somebody yell, "Who's the special teams coach?" Boy, it's brutal sometimes.
I mean, you see this, and, good block right there and just busting the head on the goalpost right there, 0-2.
I mean, if we're being honest about this, it's Ross Elite 20 and Kendra Porter Jr. 18.
No, there's 11 people
I'm
on
just
the
messing
I'm
around.
I'm just trying to give you.
That's great, though.
There's somebody going, but my son's on the field.
No,
What's going on here?
It was said completely
822
in jest.
miles away, and it is a ball game here,
Absolutely.
20-18. Not
Now,
much time remaining.
Here's the thing, Ross
4:33 left.
Ross Elite's had a horrible time catching onside kicks today. May have put the ball in place, so now I hear them all the people in the stands watch them all sides. That's great.
Yeah. Everybody has their own input right now.
I think they have everybody up. They've got 10 people up there. If you could drop that right over here behind somebody, that'd be crucial. So here we go. They weren't offsides that time, and they recovered it. Ball recovered by number 7, Anthony Hill. He made that look relatively easy. And right now, the Ross Elite Longhorns will take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. And it'll be really interesting to see if they come back out with that same mindset if they're going to run the ball. They've got Kelston Tarver in the game at running back. And they've got it looks like they've got a clear deep threat out here wide to the left in Gregory. But with a 2-point lead and 4:30 to go, it's time to run some clock right here. So 1st and 10, ball's at the 49. There's the snap, there's the give. Nice job of pulling on the G scheme. Tarver at the 40, down to about the 37. It'll bring up a 1st down, gain of 18 on the play. And the Elite have found something, and now they're back on the ball. They're going to press the issue right here. That defense for Southside Ducks was on the field for a while. And they're coming back out. You got 2 to the left. Tight end flexed in an H-back set behind the left tackle. You got a receiver wide to the right. Tarver flanking Wigington to the right, watching the clock run. They're going to run this thing down and snap it. Run it down to 1 second. They're doing a nice job of getting on the ball. They're just going to run the same. There's a little inside give again to Tarver. He navigates it down to the 32. So that's a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
When you're trying to run the clock, that's the best thing to do.
Absolutely.
And there are coaches out there that do not. They want to run, they want to throw it, they want to stay certain things, but they are just literally staying behind. Hey, let's run this clock, work on the time. It's 2nd down and about 5.
Yeah, 2nd and 5. In the first play, they gained 18 on 1st down.
Right.
So they ran a nice little scheme. They wrapped the
They can't give the ball back to them.
No, I don't think so. And you definitely don't want to throw it because
they've already
Porter Jr.'s out there lurking.
He is. If I'm Porter Jr.'s Porter Jr. No. Yeah, Porter Jr.'s agent. Where are we sending him?
Wherever he wants to go right now.
It'd be nice to take these rosters, put it up on the wall.
And look at them in 5 years.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, to be able to do that. Another timeout.
That's a timeout by Ross Elite.
They want to make sure they do the right stuff right now.
Yeah, and, matter of fact, you don't want to take the penalty as much as nice as it would be to just keep running the clock continually. You can't just run it and not pick up first downs.
No. And we once again, thank you so much for the United Tykes Network to allow us to come into their family and be able to call this game here today at Duluth High School. I'm Bowman Michael with Craig Chapman. Waning minutes of the fourth quarter.
It's cracking me up that they got the camera guys down there in the offensive huddle.
I know, but they're just doing it for.
That's
it's
awesome.
It's not live, and they'll come back and edit the heck out of that.
Oh, I'm sure, but the fact that it's there is like.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I would have thought that was I would have had the largest skull in the world if that would have happened. So 2 to the right, tight end flex to the right, and the H-back look. There's the give. Tarver again. He's doing a great job of splitting the defense. That's 6 and a first down. I mean, when they needed to, look at the little G-wrap, one-back power right there. When they needed to, Ross Elite has run the football, and that's what you do in the fourth quarter to close things out. Clock's still running. And the bad part about it is right now, if you're Southside, they can score, but you'd have to block the extra point.
Right.
So you can't really just use the tactic, well, let them score so we can get the ball back, because they're just running this clock right now. Washington and Gregory to the right. Wigington in the backfield, flanked to his left by Tarver. Harvey on the right.
Flag on the play right there.
Offsides.
Give him 5 more yards.
It's 1st and 5. And if I'm not mistaken, guess what happens to the clock after that penalty? It starts running again because the last play was inbounds.
We do appreciate everybody tuning in to us tonight, August 8th, 2021, here on the United Tykes Network. I'm Bowman Michael with Craig Chapman. Somebody, mama got a potty mouth. I'm just reading Facebook quotes because they can hear that. I opened it up so they can watch. If we ever had any more issues, I gave them the raw feed on the other channel on Facebook, and so they can just hear the raw feed at this point. So that's great.
Tarver again. Nice cutback right there.
Oh, it was.
And he's just staying in behind, staying in bounds.
That's what you wanted to say.
That was the best part about it. He wanted to go the side, and he was like, no.
I'm
going to stay back in the middle of the field. I'm going to keep the clock running.
1:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
That's coaching.
They're going to run this clock out.
That is. I think that may be Southside's last time out.
Well, great game today, Coach.
This is 13 and under football. Sign me up to watch it every weekend.
I know. And you can here on the United Tykes Network.
I'm definitely
just tune
going to
in.
subscribe.
They have that game of the week here on YouTube and Facebook. Don't hesitate. They got some great things coming down the road here for the 2021 season. Sit back, enjoy. Glad you're able to tune in with us here out of Georgia. I'm Bowman Michael with Craig Chapman here. We're on the 58 Live. Score 58 Network's in partnership right now with UTN. That's United Tykes Network. They reached out to us, and, hey, we love some football on a Sunday. So there's nothing wrong with that in that direction. So glad to have everybody with us.
It's nice to have a 2-point game
late
in the fourth quarter where some strategy comes in.
Somebody said ball game, wrap it up. So just wrap it up. So they brutal sometimes in that sense.
Social media is that way. I can't wait. I know that, starting on Saturday, we will be open season on social media.
Oh, I know.
Because everybody's happy until the first play, and it don't matter if you win. If you did something in the game they didn't like, you'll get skewered.
Oh, yeah. I understand that. They were upset that when the Ducks scored, I didn't give the fireworks. Hey, if you can only see how many buttons I got to press. That's another flag on the play.
Yeah, false start. It's going to make it a little bit different right here.
They just trying to push it right now.
So it's false start. And it's only second down, so I don't know why they have the third down up there. I don't know why it's third down, though. It should only be second down. Because first down was the penalty.
And you hear the fans?
Yeah, but I was sitting there looking at it, it's not third down. It's only second down.
I know the refs are trying to figure that part out as well.
It should only be second down. First down was a penalty. It was 1st and 5. Then they ran the ball, and it was 2nd and 3. So now it should be 2nd and 8. Well, so I guess they're not going to change it, and we're going to play it at, they're going to throw us, Coach. And look at this. It's a touchdown.
Wow.
And it's our guy again.
Number 21.
Aaron Gregory, his 3rd touchdown of the game, and the backbreaker right there. 26-18. Put this extra point through right here, and that is, as they say, ball game.
It really is. I mean, I don't want to say there's no way they can do it, but they said, hey, you can keep calling timeouts. This is the game right here.
Well, I can tell you what, I bet they don't kick it deep.
No. Listen to you. That'd be awesome. And an onside kick, that'd be great. Kick it deep, run it back for a touchdown. Go for 2, kick an onside kick. You think we make ESPN on that part? There are fans listening to us right now going, if you finish that comment.
If you make that happen, sir.
Oh, my goodness. What'd be crazy, though, is if you could run it back for 2 and 13U.
And there it is, up and good. So that makes the score Ross Elite 27, the Southside Ducks 18. And what has been an insanely enjoyable football game.
It really has. We once again apologize for the technical issues. That sometimes happens in the old technology world. Certain things want to stop working. So and we're doing the best we can with what we have in this world that we live in. So glad to have you with us. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this United Tykes Network here on a Sunday, August 8th, 2021. I'm Bo McMichael with Craig Chapman, bringing you some football across the United States, streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, and Twitter. We're on all conduits. The only thing you have to do is take a look, and then you're like, boom, that's where they're at. I had no idea. So glad to have you with us here, especially at Duluth High School. 22 miles away for Houston. Thank you, Houston, for coming out. That's the Southside Ducks taking this travel all the way. They were able to walk. How many days would it take, Coach?
7.
12.5 days. If they rode a bike, it would take 30.
No, it only was 7. I told you that first.
Yep. 18 hours if you lived in Villa Rica.
What did you say it was? 40? It was 40 hours on a bike?
70 hours
70
on a
hours?
bike.
That's ridiculous, man.
Listen to you.
There's not a way in the world.
Come on. Everybody's got to have their chance.
Oh, I'm just saying, I would have never thought that. I mean, wow, what a kick.
Yep. And they did dribble it around. They wrapping him up.
Ball was caught by number 2 right there.
Not 0-2, but just number 2.
Number 2, that's Dontrell Fisher. The tackle was made by number 70. Was that 74 or 34? I think it was 34. And that'd be Hudson Nix.
It is number 34 with the purple helmet on, Hudson Nix.
So 1st and 10 right here. Ball's going to be at the 43-yard line of the Southside Ducks. Down 9 with about a minute and 18, somewhere around in there left.
7:15 Eastern Standard Time here in Atlanta, Georgia. For those people over in Texas, it's 6:15.
Man, so it's just closer to Monday here.
That's all it is, man. We should just get rid of all the time zones.
Somebody said that one time when I was
Mike Greenberg went through a whole explanation on Mike and Mike way back in the day, and I actually went in with it. I was like, okay, that's brilliant. Everybody just has the same time, but it's just different times. Like if you're in L.A., it might be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but be pitch dark. So here we go, 1st down and 10.
There's the snap. Going to throw a little switch right inside. And that ball is caught. Be tackled at the 47-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 1 right there.
Coach, the hardest thing about this is that you don't have a chance.
Nope. Pass completed to Cedric McClintock Jr. for 9. Yeah, this is a rough part about it right here.
That is because you don't want to play the giving up factor, okay? That's the hardest thing, in fact. But so play second-guess games. Don't worry about the white cap. He just focus.
So they thought he needed to get off the field.
Right, and they had to
I
reach
appreciate that. Take the time to make sure everybody's healthy.
But going back on their 3 scores, should they've done something differently to be in the game still right now?
I mean, they had an interception return for a
No,
touchdown.
I'm talking about the extra points and the 2-point conversion.
I would have kicked it to tie it at 13.
Okay.
I mean, but they did have the first one blocked.
So they went different with the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, so, they ran it right there.
Because that's really it's all about the extra points. What you said at the beginning of the game, special teams.
Special teams.
That 2-point, 1-point extra point conversion is huge in this situation. Oh goodness!
I'm not so sure what that was about to be, but it looked like they might be setting up double pass.
They were thinking about it because you could see him walking back from the 35 right now.
Yeah, the only problem was that pass was forward, so it would have been 2 forward passes
instead of being back behind like the 49-yard line, right?
So, right now, if you've got to throw the football down the field. I do appreciate the fact that if they had something in their bag,
they're trying it.
And they were going to use it. I do appreciate that.
Because sometimes at this point, you're like, I'm not sharing this. We're out of the mix on this part. Hey, is the lineman number 17?
He absolutely is.
Back in the day, that was wonderful. I was number 81, and I was a guard.
I was number 34, and I was a guard.
Nice indeed.
There's the drop. Steps up in the pocket, rips it down. Nice throw right there. The ball was intended for Taylor. They're trying to throw this dig down in here. Ball's a little bit high. Good coverage right there. They're doing a nice job from Ross Elite of staying over the top, making sure everything is underneath, not giving up the big play, knowing that it takes 2 scores to beat them. And the only way that can happen is if they give up something quick.
Unsportsmanlike on the Southside Ducks.
Well, I'm guessing they were wanting a pass interference penalty on that. That's the only thing I can think of. Now that is a long penalty right there, buddy.
Yeah, it was probably a well-needed penalty. They're like, yeah, we're going to give this and call it a day on that part. That's not a problem.
So it's 2nd down and Augusta.
Another flag.
They'll call it again.
They're getting frustrated. 27-18, and we kind of went to a crawl here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you. Hats off to the United Tykes Network. I'm Bowman Michael with Craig Chapman here on a great Sunday game of the week football game here. The UTN Summer Showcase game at Duluth High School. What would be 2nd down and what?
Like I said, Augusta.
Augusta?
Yeah.
It would be this. Are you saying that it could be this right here? I think you're saying that. 822 miles. That's what you're telling me, buddy?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah. It's a fun fact, 822 miles. So they're getting frustrated. They're asking, is it 17? He's got to step out.
Seems a very odd way to end this officiating-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not going to say
anything.
anything.
The commentators are trash, by the way.
Well, we are.
Oh, we are. I enjoy anybody that can post anything on Facebook. Hey, we're just doing the best we can with what we have and enjoying calling the game here with United Tykes Network, Ross Elite, Southside. I do enjoy watching, reading anything that anybody wants to put on Facebook. So we're able to give representation. We appreciate anybody watching us. Thank you so much. He's frustrated. That looks like that's going to be ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and that's why I was wondering what was the big deal about that official throwing 2 flags.
Yeah, he was putting a point in that part. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it a night here on the UTN. Glad to have everybody with us. Thank you so much for being part of this wonderful game of the week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe us on YouTube. Take care of yourself in this crazy world. I'm Bo McMichael with Craig Chapman. Craig, thanks so much for joining me, buddy.
Yes, sir, man. It was a blast. A great game.
It was. Definitely so. All right, take care out there. We'll give them a nice little shout out, and we'll be on our way.